Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews.
So today we are giving you a bit of a TBR as we have decided to take part in Beautiful Pages TBR Readathon.
Yeah, we'll link the details down below so that you can go and check out her announcement video and see if you guys want to join in, because it's a pretty long one.
Yeah, and that's why we thought it'd be nice to take part, because it's not just a week where you've got to feel like you're stressed out to read an amount of books, and it takes place like through 2 months, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes place from the 13th of May to the 8th of July, so that is plenty of time to complete challenges and for it to just be like a nice, easy readathon, and it fits in with our reading, and you know, we thought it'd be fun.
As well, our TBR piles are so huge, so to be able to knock out some of them books it'll be nice to just say, yes, we've done it. So in this readathon there are going to be loads of prompts to help you think of books that are on your TBR that you want to knock out of the way, I suppose. So the first prompt, or challenge, I suppose, is to read a book from a series that you're in the middle of.
Right, so here's where I have to hold my hand up to the pinky promise that I made during the Spring to It videoathon. I'm going to be reading A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir because I have a month to read it, and that needs to happen immediately.
Yeah, because the third one comes out in June. So we need to finish it. Well, you need to get up to date.
Well, to be honest, I read the first one in like a day, so I reckon I could do this one quite quickly, and I really liked it. I think it was the first one was a bit heavy, and then I didn't want to go straight into the next one, but like I think if I had enough of a breather, I could get into it and I could enjoy it. Yeah. It's about time I read this one.
I have chosen Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. Now, this is the third book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bones series, and I'm so excited to read it because I really love this series, and it's just like you, like other books come in the come to the forefront, I suppose, that you want to read more, and you just get distracted, but it is one that I really would like to finish. So I'm definitely excited to read this one. The second challenge is read a book that you've owned for a while.
Alright, so for me that would be Timeline by Michael Crichton. I can tell you exactly why I've not read this book. Because it's a hardback. I hate hardbacks, but that's what you get if you buy it cheaply online. That's what happens. You get a random hardback. So, well, it's got really weird pages as well.
Like I was just looking at, like, there, you can see, like, it's like mini books put into one.
Are they called, like, deckled or something like that? I don't know. It's like a weird name for it. But anyway, the things stick out. But I read Jurassic Park last year by Michael Crichton, and I loved it. So I'm kind of like, I love the film Timeline, and I need to read the book, finally. Finally.
For this, I have chosen Talent by Julie Kagawa, and I have had this since June last year, because I got it for my birthday. Was it June last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, June last year, and I'm really excited to read it. I like Julie Kagawa, I like books that she's wrote in the past. This is about dragons, I'm pretty sure. Or something. Yeah, dragons. So what's not to like about dragons? I don't think I've actually read a book specifically about dragons. Do you know what I mean?
The last one I read was Eragon, and I didn't really like Eragon.
No. I've read like books that feature dragons, like Game of Thrones and stuff, but never ones about them, so hopefully this will be pretty good. Challenge 3 is to read a book that you've got recently.
So, really simple. This one, I recently bought Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and I'm going to read that. I don't have it, because I only have it on audiobook, but that counts. I'm going to read it there. It's going to be great.
It is great. I'm not finished yet, but it's good. I have chosen Magnus Chase by Rick Riordan. I absolutely love all of his other books, you know, from the Percy Jackson world, and I'm excited to read this and see what happens and goes down in this one. Challenge 4 is to read a short book.
Now, the funny thing about this is that we both chose the same book, because I want to reread it and you want to read it for the first time, and that is The Spook's Apprentice by Joseph Delaney. Now, I remember this book very fondly. It is about... Why do I keep doing that? About.
About.
It is about It is about a spook who is the seventh son of a seventh son, who basically gets rid of things like boggarts and witches and stuff like that. And it's obviously a spook's apprentice, the training, and it's just really good, and I remember loving it when I was younger, and I just want to reread it.
I can remember when we were talking about it, about books you've read in your childhood, and I was like, why haven't I read this? I was like, this sounds like a book right up my street.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to read it. Challenge 5 is to read a long book which is over 500 pages.
For this one, I went with City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. That is what this one's called. Yes, it is. I am doing Emma Books' read-along, Shadowhunters read-along, and this is the next one that I have not read. So we are coming out of the realms of all the ones that I have read,
yes,
and into the ones that I need to read to actually finish the series for once. Like, finally you need to finish this series, so then you can actually talk about it and not have to be like, I can't say that because you don't know yet. So soon I will know.
So for this one, I've chosen Renegades by Marissa Mayer. But I am also going to be reading City of Lost Souls through the readathon. I'm going to be leaving this one till last, just because it's such a huge book. Like, how many pages is it?
I think it's about 550.
Oh yeah, is it? Well, 550.
Just it looks intimidating, like, because
Yeah.
it's so like tall and like,
yeah, and it's big. So I am going to leave it for the last book, just because I've got other books in the lineup that will fit this challenge anyway. So if I get round to it, then well, hey, good on me. But I'm not going to focus on this book, so I don't want it to take up all my time.
Yeah, don't put pressure on yourself. I think like
Yeah.
this is the good thing about this readathon, is it's not about pressure at all. So what we're doing is just sort of like, you know,
Yeah.
let it be, and
Yeah.
if you don't get to it, then you don't get to it. At least we have fun getting rid of our TBR.
Definitely.
And getting the TBR down.
Yes.
Even.
Challenge 6 is to read a book you're excited about.
Okay. I've promised and promised and promised Faye from Mystery Date with a Book that I would read this book, and I'm going to read this book. That is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. It's the second book in the Grisha trilogy, and I'm excited about it. I am really excited about it. I don't know why I haven't read it yet. I say this over and over again. I don't know why. It's getting done. I'm going to read this book, and I'm going to fucking love it.
For this one, I have chosen The Lost Boy by Christina Henry. I'm just so excited to read it. I just really like the idea of it, you know, that it's kind of like a origin story about Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and I don't know, it sounds exciting and not like how you'd expect a story to go. It kind of sounds like it's in the favour of Hook instead of Peter Pan. So I'm excited. I've heard some great things about it as well.
I always did think that Peter was a bit of a dick, though.
I mean, it can be a bit of a dick, can't it?
I mean, it's like he chops off a guy's hand and then threw it to a crocodile. No wonder the guy doesn't like him.
Yeah. Challenge 7 is to read a book out of your comfort zone.
So, I'm not a big fan of reading books out of my comfort zone, because there's a reason that I don't go out of my comfort zone. I read, like, a wide variety of books.
Yeah.
I do that in general. I'm not stuck to, like, one sort of area. So, my comfort zone does not usually include contemporary books. And there's one that is mentioned over and over again that everyone talks about and everyone loves, and like, it makes me really nervous, because I'm like, what if I don't like it? Everyone's gonna come for me, and like, just because I don't really like contemporaries that much, and if I don't like it, then that's gonna be sad times, and I don't want it to be just because I don't like it, because I don't really like contemporaries.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and keep an open mind, but like, please don't come for me if I don't like it, because it's probably because it's a contemporary that I won't. It's The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. So I'm going to try and read it. I feel like it's important that I read it, because it's one of those important books. I'm just nervous of it being a contemporary, and I'm a bit like... So I'm going to try. I'm going to finally read it. Hopefully I will love it, and this will be a good experiment. So yes, I did get that book for $1.99, and it had a £3 sticker on it.
I have chosen The Mortal Engines by Philip Reeve. I chose this, well, I didn't particularly choose it, I picked it in my blind reads for the Spring to It videothon. And I just haven't got around to reading it yet. And it is kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's not a book that I would go to and pick up normally. So I'm going to choose this one. I'm excited to read it, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit different to the books I normally read. So, but I've heard great things about it. There's going to be a film coming out and I've seen the trailer and that looks pretty damn cool too. So that's made me, a bit more open-minded about it. So I'm excited. Challenge 8 is to read a book with a beautiful cover.
So to actually complete this challenge, it relies on me having already completed another challenge, and that is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, which is the third book in the Grisha trilogy, because I will finish this series. I will. And I think the cover is pretty damn beautiful, like that phoenix type thing.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
I'm not sure if it is a phoenix, but like I get phoenix vibes for it. Yeah. So I'm really interested in doing this one. And finally I will have finished this series. Because I need to. Because then I can go on to read Six of Crows, and that is the one that everyone talks about as totally, wonderfully, beautifully amazing.
Yes. I have chosen The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James, just because it's quite short. I'm quite intrigued by it. It sounds pretty cool, and the cover is so beautiful. It's very, 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 very pretty. So that's simply my reason for it. The last challenge is to just read 12 books.
Okay, that is potentially a challenge with how bad we've been at reading at the moment.
Yes.
I'm currently reading American Assassin, can't remember who that's by, and I'm also reading The First Chronicles of Dross the Legend by David Gemmell. So potentially those two could be added to that list,
yes,
plus another book somewhere in the line.
Like I'm currently reading Scythe and Clockwork Prince, so they're probably going to be added as well.
Yeah. So we just have one random mystery book, probably, that we'll add to this if we somehow magically complete all of these challenges, which, I don't know. Yeah, so we are looking forward to taking part in this. We want to hopefully bring you guys a couple of update videos as we're going through. And maybe we might try and buck ourselves up with a bit of a 24-hour readathon thing.
Yeah.
Like, just to sort of get into the spirit. We don't know yet. Let us know if you guys would want to see that. Our suffering of 24 hours and lots of dog videos, probably.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We are very excited for this. And as I said before, please do head over to Beautiful Pages channel, where you'll find all the information for the TBR Readathon. Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.